Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. So my channel has been growing at a crazy rate. I was not expecting that, but thank you to everybody that leaves comments, drops the likes, and have been subscribing to the channel. I'm just hoping, you know, the information that I give out on these videos are helpful. I love seeing the comments. People are giving some really good feedback and helping out a little bit, so that's awesome. I'm kind of learning stuff every single day, and it's because of you guys and obviously some of the research that I've been doing myself. But today I want to talk about you know, the Antminer S9 versus cloud mining. So I've been using the Antminer S9 for about 12 days, and I want to give you an update on how much I've earned so far. So this is Slush Pool. This is how much I've earned plus this number. So if we take these two numbers together, we will get this much. So 0.034051, and that equals about $509 for the last 12 days. So on average, if we take that 509 divided by 12, I'm gonna get, it's about $42.41 per day, which is pretty awesome. That's more than what I was expecting. But you know, this stuff is all risky. I mean, the Bitcoin price could drop tomorrow and I'll be making like $1 a day. At that point, it just won't be worth it. So that's what it is. Like, I guess I'm sort of like the guinea pig and showing you guys how this is all working out, and then you can decide whether or not it's worth it and something that you want to get into. So that's where I'm at with the Antminer S9 earnings for the last 12 days. Today I want to talk about cloud mining. So I got in about 3 days ago. I put in $300, and with that $300 I was able to buy 2 terahashes. And before I get into this, I have to say this. I want to say that none of this is professional investment advice. It's risky stuff, so don't take my word for it if you end up losing your house or whatever, or if you lose $1. So I want to say that, so I'm not held responsible for anything. But let's continue the video. And the site that I decided to join up on is HashFlare.io. There are other cloud mining websites like Genesis Mining, which I think is probably one of the most well-known, but you can't get in at this point. They're all sold out, and I think if they were available this second, you'd have to wait like 3 months down the line to even get in and start mining. With HashFlare, you put your money in or Bitcoin in, and you could start right that second. So I like that idea. Now, like I said, I got 2 terahashes, but I actually have 3.78 terahashes. And the reason why I have 3.78 is because some of you have used my referral link down in the description of my videos. So truly appreciate that. So what happens is somebody clicks that referral link and I'll get a percentage of whatever you deposit into that website. So hopefully the information I'm giving you guys is worth that. So if you don't think, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to use my link. I'm just giving you the information on, you know, what I'm doing and sort of telling you what if this stuff works or if it doesn't work. So if you do use the link down in the description, I appreciate that and thank you so much. Okay, so 3.78 terahashes. Let me just show you what the website claims I will be making each day, each week, each month, and for the full year. So that's my current hash rate, 3.78 terahashes, and it's saying here that I'll be making about $868 a day, and if we go for the year, $3,167. Now, that number that I just showed you for the full year does not include their fees. They do have a fee, and I'm going to break down what that fee is. So their fee includes, it's for like maintenance and electricity and all that stuff, which makes sense. But like I said, you're paying $300, but on top of that, you still have to pay fees. And another thing is the contract lasts 365 days. Now let me just break down how much the fees actually are. So you can see here I had a payout and the maintenance. So if we go across here, I got 0.0058329 and they took out that much. So this is about $9 and this is about $1. And if we look at the difference in percentage between the two, it's about 14.35%. So with HashFlare, they pay out every single day, every 24 hours or so, and they're gonna take about 14.35% from each payment. Now, I think, you know, that sounds a little high. It probably is, but I think it's reasonable. It's not too crazy. You're still making a profit. So if we put that that number into a mining calculator, we'll kind of get an idea of how much we're really making each day, each month, and for the whole year. So here for the hash rate, I put 3780, and for the power, I put 0. Power cost is 0. Pool fees 14.35%. All this is okay. And then I paid $300 for the 2 terahashes, but I do have more. Again, thank you to the people that have used my referral link. I really appreciate that. So let's go to calculate and scroll down. So I will be making $2,858. And if we go back to HashFlare's number, they're saying 3167. So for the whole year, they're taking anywhere from $300 to $450 worth of fees. That does sound like it sucks, but remember, you're not paying for electricity, you're not paying for you're not paying to have this thing in your house. You don't have to listen to the noise, you don't have to do anything, but you do have to trust and rely on them to stay up 24/7. And really, I mean, I feel like that 14.35% is worth it when you have to put that into perspective. So let me talk a little bit more about HashFlare and why I think it's pretty awesome. So like I said, you get paid every about 24 hours, and when you get that payment in, what you can do with it is let it accumulate so that you can hit the minimum payout, which I believe it's kind of high. So the minimum that you need to have in your HashFlare account to take your money out and send it to your wallet is 0.0115 Bitcoin. It's kind of a lot. It's over $100 at today's rate, maybe a little more. And they do take a fee to send that to you. Now, they don't actually keep that fee. It's 0.0015. They are, you know, using that fee to send it through the Bitcoin network. So the Bitcoin network is really crazy congested right now, so they need to include that fee, and I think that's about $20 to $25, maybe less. I'm not 100% sure. So it's not like they're stealing that money from you. It's required so that you can get your money as fast as possible. If they didn't include that fee, then they'll use a smaller fee, and you'll probably take a few days to get your money. But with that set, you're probably going to get it within a few hours. Don't hold me to that. I haven't received the payment yet, so I can't really say. Now, the reason why I was saying that HashFlare is awesome is because each time you receive a payment every 24 hours, you can take that small payment, reinvest it back into HashFlare, and get more hashes. So on a daily basis right now, I'm getting about $8 a day. And let me just show you their sort of calculator on how much I can get of the hashes for $8. So if I wanted to get $8 worth of hashes, I could scroll this across and you'll see that number on the right grow. I think that's too high, so 120 gigahashes is $18. If I bring it to the left a little bit and hit $8, about $7.50. So each day I can reinvest back in and get 50 gigahashes. So over a 10-day period, I'll have, you know, half a terahash. You'll be earning more and more and more every single day as long as you continue to reinvest back in. Now remember, like I said, the contract that you're buying, it lasts 365 days. So if yesterday I bought 2 terahashes and today I made $8 off of it, and then I put that $8 back in, I'm good. That $8 worth of Bitcoin, that $8 worth of hashes is going to be 365 days also. So each reinvestment is separate. It's separate from each and every single one. So at the end of the year, if I start today with 2 terahashes, at the end of the year, I didn't do the math, but it's possible that I could have 10 gigahashes if I continue. I don't know the exact math. Maybe it's less than 10, maybe 6. But the reason why I wanted to get into this is because of the whole difficulty thing. More people are mining. So if I just use my Antminer, with time I'm gonna earn less and less. So I feel like if I have this as a backup, it's gonna sort of balance itself out and I'll have extra terahashes, so I'll be earning a good amount. So eventually, after I use this for a little while, I'm gonna probably wanna put some more money into it and maybe not US dollar. I'm thinking maybe whatever I mine with my Antminer S9, I can deposit that into using Bitcoin into HashFlare. And I don't know, I'll just see where it goes, because I want to do this for a little longer, kind of get familiar with it a little better, and then eventually I do another update and see how it's going. So this is just my third day. So what do I think of HashFlare so far? So far, 3 days, it's not really much, but so far it's great. I mean, they're living up to what they say they do. I haven't received a payment yet, so I can't really say if, you know, that works out well or anything like that. It's going to take a while for me to get there, especially if I'm going to continue to reinvest. The one problem with this website is it's kind of hard to buy your packages using a credit card. If you're doing Bitcoin, it's instant, it just goes right through. Obviously, you're gonna have to wait a few hours maybe so that the Bitcoin goes through the network. But if you're using a credit card, this is like really annoying, because I used a credit card, and the way it works is you buy whatever you want to buy, and then they're gonna withdraw money from your bank account or your credit card, and it's gonna be held in pending. So if you don't make the payment, if you don't complete the payment within, I think, 48 hours, it gets canceled. So here's how it works. You buy $100 worth or $300 worth, it gets withdrawn from your credit card or debit card, and it's in pending. So they didn't actually withdraw it yet. Within that withdraw, there's going to be like a title. It's going to say HashFlare and some other stuff, and there's going to be a 4-digit verification code that you need to copy and paste back into HashFlare so that they can verify the payment. So it's kind of like a secure way to make sure that, you know, somebody's not stealing your credit card or anything like that. The problem is, I was not able to get that 4-digit verification code through my online bank. So I had to call up the bank, and basically they looked through and they saw the 4-digit verification code, copied, and they told me the number. I put it into the HashFlare website and it worked immediately. And within 24 hours, I was getting my first payment. So that's where that's at. That's the only annoying part. So if you can avoid using a credit card, go straight for Bitcoin if you can. If not, then maybe a faster way is to just go through Coinbase, buy some Bitcoin, and then transfer over that Bitcoin to HashFlare. But yeah, there's many ways to do this, but that's it. So I guess in a week or so, I'll probably do another update to see where I'm at. Hopefully I can increase that, that terahash a little bit more with each reinvestment that I'm gonna make every single day. But I think that's all I really want to talk about. Like, Antminer S9 is still running strong, no issues, still doing great. So everything is where it's been for the past almost 2 weeks, so everything's going good. But yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully this was helpful in knowing whether or not you want to get into cloud mining. It's pretty interesting, exciting, and all that stuff. So I think that's it. Thanks for stopping by, and I will check you out in my next video.